Hey everyone, welcome to Soko Infinite Enter Plus. So, there's almost no point explaining the epsilon and double epsilon mechanics at this point, because it's too much. However, we do need to get into double epsilon to win the level, so you were gonna need to do that. Kinda like... freaking meta epsilon again. I can't stand how this keeps happening. Yeah, okay. We need to, like, work backwards here. Epsilon is placed underneath the regular block, and then we put the clone above that. So just remember that to get into double epsilon, we need to have the epsilon underneath this block, or I guess, like, now in this level, perhaps, you could just cause an entry here. Not sure, though. Like, you want to do something like this. And there's still... No, there's not a blockade there. Okay, there's not a blockade in that spot, which is a good sign. However, we still need, like... we still need to get this out or whatever, because there's no target here, but there is one here, and we need to do something to keep it, or add another block in its place. This is a clone on top of the regular. I can get it out just like pushing, but... I don't know about the rest of this stuff. Maybe I get out here first? I'll bring us to epsilon, but we want double epsilon, which means... How do we get both of them? How do we get one of them out? I want to do that and then put that in epsilon, which will get us into double epsilon without, like, having to put this into here, into the epsilon directly. Then I can move this down and then we win. Alright, there we go. Wasn't that bad. Wasn't that hard. Okay. Hopefully this goes fast. Okay, we got we got meta epsilon now. So all we need to do is, like, do the stuff that we did before, that failed, you know, where the regular is underneath the epsilon. So I'll do that. And now we're gonna have to find some way into meta epsilon. There's a block here. But there needs to be a block both on double epsilon and meta epsilon. And we apparently have what? What is this block? Why is there a... okay, so that's just a clone of the epsilon block. Right. Of course, I kind of forgot, but, you know, that's another thing entirely. Okay, so I'm assuming that what I want here... Well, we first have to get something stuck on a wall, but I believe we want something... We want epsilon underneath the regular block at first. So that we can, like, push it out later. And then... we can push it out. Oh gosh, that's so awful. Okay, and we can do, like, random crap with this. I do note that the blue block probably goes in here or here. It doesn't stay in the bottom left corner, but still. Like, we're gonna need to find some way to, like, get into double epsilon now. Probably not with crap like that. No, wait, now we got the freaking clone in the... in double epsilon, and it comes with its own weird animations. There better not be any eating-related shenanigans. And put that there, and I can't easily get it out. That was a bad idea. Well, okay, if I stick that in there, then I can get epsilon underneath here. Whoa, just stop doing that. Stop being an idiot. Now put the clone underneath, and now we're in double epsilon. Hopefully I can now push the... Pushing that way leads to freaking... leads to meta epsilon, because it also matters where I start the chain from. If I start the chain from epsilon, it will send me to meta epsilon. Ah, yes! Things are very clear and understandable. And totally not luck-based. I mean, this is actually more clear than some of the other stuff, because we know that coming in from the... It's not blocked that way. It's blocked on the left, though, so that's why we can do that. Totally not pulling stuff out of the butt. But But yeah, we eat into meta epsilon, and clone epsilon takes the place of double epsilon, so we win there, and there is no more thought required. Hopefully, the future stuff is going to be easier to grasp. Alright, so now infinity is here. I don't understand why we can't just get into... Oh, okay, so that is the infinity of epsilon. People have been... I've gotten comments about freaking... Oh, you can just tell. Look inside the infinity and you can tell what block that is. Well, no, not anymore. Anyway, this is the infinity of epsilon, so we need to manage that. I don't quite remember how. But... we definitely don't want freaking cycles either. Yeah, it's not anything in epsilon. I think we want to put the epsilon in there first. But that still isn't working. I mean, one of the alternatives is like... I mean, could you do this, right? Like, just stick a block in there and then push it out. I don't know if it's possible. I am really doubting it's possible, but maybe... Everything's too far. This is a joke. All I wanted to do was do that without cycling, and it still doesn't really work, even though this is overneath epsilon. Can we get our regular epsilon set up and still have it be good somehow? Like, now epsilon is inside its infinity. But now pushing just leads into trash, so we almost like it to be pushed to the left, maybe? I don't know. But at least we managed to get some sort of epsilon set up, but... And then we put epsilon in it. Push out, there we go. That's a trick I've learned in Hub, I believe. That was cool. Anyway, epsilon is here, blocking our way to the exit because, well, our player target, we can't have a block on top of it, it just does not count. This level feels familiar, this shape, I gotta say. But yeah, I could push that block in here, get that out. Now we have... Is the infinity of epsilon? It is! Okay, okay. So it is the infinity of epsilon. Meaning I could push out here and then get that block. We still need all 3 blocks though, which is, actually, maybe it's easy. I don't like that that block is stuck there. And have I solidified this? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's push it out of here. That's good, right? Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so annoyingly close. Well, we're not here yet. Maybe that clone block just shouldn't be that high? Yes! Here we go, okay. Totally didn't luck into it. Okay. And that wasn't even a challenge level. It's time to go for the challenge level. Double epsilon is here. We need to get into it. And we need to epsilon in first, however, right? And I don't know what this infinity block is doing. It's not going to quite help for double epsilon. Uh-oh. Okay, well, that didn't... Well, that was, it lagged the game really hard, but didn't seem to do anything else bad, so we're gonna pretend everything is working fine. Okay. And what's the point of this? What do we need to get out? So I almost want to dismantle my epsilon configuration, but it feels like it's not a good idea. How do I get into double epsilon from here? I can try the 2 methods of stacking this, right? Here, but none of them seem that great. Like, I go into freaking meta epsilon. This is trash. I mean, real nice to put something in double epsilon. I don't know if we do that at the very beginning somehow, but it also seems kind of impossible to do it at the beginning. So it leads to regular infinity, which is not the same as epsilon's infinity. Let's meta epsilon one more time. Really need to find some way out of here. Maybe this? No, because again, that's the wrong infinity. We need Epsilon's infinity, if that's even relevant. Lag. Okay. Let's not do that. And none of this stuff is getting trapped either, right? This is one of those really cursed moments where we do the whole stack plus trick. Don't bring that memory back again. Nope, no tricky transfer there. Ah, jeez. Hey. I mean, one of the really messed up things is that the way we create Epsilon could be really important, and I don't really know which, like, yet. No, there's probably a way to enter Epsilon here. No, that's when Infinity's blocked, I think. I don't know, I'm confusing the hell out of myself. Hold on. I can just blockade Infinity. That's how you get to double Epsilon. Okay, but still, we need to get all the blocks out, so that will not help. Okay. Can't believe it was that simple. Don't do that. But yeah, just blockade the Infinity so that we head into double Epsilon rather than exiting Epsilon's Infinity. That being said, was that the only way? I hope it was like... No. Then again, where do I go, right? Like, it can be blockaded here. Now we want our exit, which is not really possible anymore because we've trapped Infinity in there. That is so cursed. 3 symbols on one thing. Holy crap. Okay. Let's try to get all these out, if it's even possible, because we require entry to double Epsilon for this. Okay. Like before, Infinity is, not always on the wall. We do okay, finally! Just move it out, just, you know, just like you've done before. Several times. And what's the bonus level? There's no edge, and there's a friend. Alright, so... Well, that looked pretty forced. What are we doing? Is this showing that you can lag the game to infinity? Okay, that level was literally just there to show that the game can lag to death. I don't think it's useful. Last words, but yeah. Okay. Aren't you just trapping blocks? Ah, great. We went to the other one. Can we do that and enter Epsilon that way? Okay, yes we can. It didn't matter, we trapped the block there. We need a blue... We need a target there. And, how are we gonna make the moves needed here to get into Epsilon? And that does not count. Alright, so we can do that. Okay, and then just eat it. There we go. This is more painless than I thought, this section, honestly. Like, anyway. You need a target on the regular block, and there's Epsilon, which is closed. These clones do not seem to matter right now, but still, I need my Epsilon. I need my Epsilon set up. How do we push all this stuff out? I only have 2 blocks. Okay, so how about we do all that stuff, but without getting the thing trapped, right? We should block above that and then push it down, then win. Wait, no. What's gonna happen at the end? Oh, you know. Just cycle. Totally intentional. That is a common theme for this. Okay. Soko's almost done. And then I'll have a great big ending speech. I know, I could fit all these in one, in the same video. No, I won't. Goodbye.